Up next on End of the Day Beer Review, we're going to be looking at Super Fractal Mandelbrot set. And this is a triple Indian Pale Ale coming in at 10.5% ABV, and it is by Equilibrium Brewing Company. Check it out. Hi everybody, it's Rich and welcome to End of the Day Beer Review. And you know, as the summer winds down, I have to say this has sort of been the summer of Equilibrium Brewing Company for me. And I have another Equilibrium beer. And this is a Super Fractal Mandelbrot set, and it is a triple Indian Pale Ale, which I have begun to start to like these. And it comes in at 10.5% ABV. It says keep cold. This has been kept cold. I got it recently. In fact, it's about a month old. That is a month since it's been in my fridge. And a friend of mine had it delivered to him. So, you know, it has stayed in that cold sort of chain. Let's crack it open and see how it is. Now, Equilibrium's really knocked it out of the park this summer for me because I've tried their pastry stouts and a bunch of their porters, and they have been outstanding. So I've also tried a lot of triple IPAs this summer, which have surprised me because I'm just not an IPA person. It seems I'm more of a triple IPA person, which I still don't know exactly what the difference is. I've opened this one and there's been a general citrus aroma that's just sort of come out in the bar. So let's pour it. And this is, I would say almost, what color would that be? That's definitely a dark yellow, very hazy. And again, my pour was sort of crap there. The head has gotten way too big, and I'll give it a minute. It's very cloudy, difficult to see through. Almost looks like, to me, canned pineapple juice. Maybe a little darker than canned pineapple juice. Let's see what the nose is like. And I know, I apologize, that's a lot of head, and I don't think it's from the beer. I think I should have poured a little more carefully. Now here I'm getting a little more of the traditional IPA aroma. Very citrus, really hovering in that grapefruit area. Which I have to tell you, I'm not the biggest fan of. So maybe it's not that the triple IPA is my sweet spot. Maybe I just like the IPAs that are a little bit more flavored with different type of citrus other than grapefruit. Head's gone down a little bit. You can see, you know, again, sort of that dark yellow body. You can't see through it. The head is a bright, bright white. I'm getting something else. It's not just grapefruit. Maybe some lemon. I don't know. I'm going to have to taste it to see. And I'm a little iffy on it because, you know, like I've said in the past, I'm not the biggest fan of grapefruit. But let's see how we go. I'm hoping this is going to be sweet. I'm really hoping there's going to be a lot of citrus in there other than grapefruit. But you never can tell, and that's why we try different ones. Wow. And Equilibrium has once again given me a really good beer. So I got a lot of the citrus aroma that I associate with a traditional IPA, meaning all sorts of grapefruit. And I expected it to be really bitter. This is not bitter at all. There's a really light flavor to this. It's really enjoyable. It's multiple citrus flavors I'm getting just a hint of lemon. I'm getting a hint of what I think is pineapple. It's probably something else, or probably some form of hop. Because again, I'm not the biggest IPA person, and I'm not well schooled on the IPAs. It's not what I would say sweet, but it's got a lot of fruit flavor to it. It's almost like drinking a tropical shake with no sugar added to it. This is very nice, very refreshing, very easy to drink, and at 10.5% ABV, that's a little dangerous because I could see you drinking this easily and going for another one. And 10.5 is very, very, you know, it's crossing that line into what I consider heavy ABV. but you don't know it. I'm not feeling the burn here. I'm not feeling the burn in my stomach. This is just a very super drinkable, refreshing type of beer with a lovely sort of tropical fruit flavor to it. And again, I'm getting sort of a mix of citrus. It's actually a little hard to figure out. Like, I almost want to say like I'm getting mango, but I always screw that one up. But there's something else in there. Definitely a little bit of orange. Definitely for me, sort of a pineapple-y flavor, but that might be mango. My palate might be just a little bit off on this one. But this would be very easy to drink and drink fast. That's excellent. You know, I have been very impressed this summer with Equilibrium, mostly because I've gone with their stouts. But I have to say, there's something about the triple IPA that has really, really had an impact on me. So this is, again, Super Fractal Mandelbrot set, which I'm sure has some meaning. This place always has good names, and the names always have a scientific meaning that I am just not schooled in. Let's see, but it is printed black on purple, which is difficult to read even with my glasses. Brewed and canned at Equilibrium Brewing in Middletown, New York. So this is a New York brewery, which I have really enjoyed this year because they deliver within my state, which means, you know, if you find something you like, I can have it delivered to my home for a reasonable fee. And the other thing is they deliver to other states. So if you're interested in trying out a good triple IPA, or quite honestly, any of their pastry stouts have been a hit for me, I highly recommend you check out Equilibrium Brewing. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed the review, and we'll be back next week. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this beer, and I will see you next time. Cheers.